The Constitution never said that a member of National Assembly or State House of Assembly must have NYSC certificate. You understand? Okay, see the injustice in this country. You have gone to primary school, secondary school, university, and then served your fatherland and was given certificate. They say if you don't get that certificate, you are not going to get employment. You understand? That is to say, you are not going to be paid from the public coffers. Now, those National Assembly members, House of Assembly members, that are being paid from public coffers, do they have their NYSC certificate? So somebody gets the university, grab primary, secondary, university, even some have master's, some have double degree, some have PhD. You understand? At the end of the day, when I have minimum requirements, schools are just like in Kenku before. You understand? And you are being paid millions every month. And money, a civil servant who has worked for 35 good years cannot earn throughout his entire career. What nonsense are we talking about? Oga, I will say it. So long as I am a minister in the temple, I owe the people the obligation of saying some of these things. It's a fact. A civil servant with a degree or for even use one lecturers now. My lecturers see when masters, PhD. I'm supposed to acquire 250,000 every month, which I'm not sure now who's the other thing. A calculate by 12, which is 12 months in a year. Calculate the total with 35 years. Ego, a National Assembly member, gets within 4 years is far above what that person. And this is somebody that works from Monday to Friday, 8 o'clock to 4 o'clock. When a National Assembly or a State House of Assembly, they just sit when I keep asking myself this question. What is the essence of salary? What is the essence of salary? Salary is your wages, is a pay for a job done.
Yes.
The reason why the National Assembly members are there is to sit down and make laws.
Yes.
Now, they receive salary at the end of the month, and then there's this one they call sitting allowance. What is sitting allowance again? You are being paid salary to sit and make law. Or do you want to stand before? Okay, you stand and make the law. Okay, no wonder they are being paid sitting allowance. Ordinarily, they are supposed to stand and make the law. Now I understand.
There could still be paid standing allowance.
You understand? It is either you take sitting allowance and leave salary, or you take salary and leave sitting allowance. Mpuchazie nke unu ya afọ m ọzọ, unu ya ama ebe nọ na. Oh, to the countries where they. Ịghọtago?
Ọgbam ka ị nọ. A na-akụ ya gbam. Because ekwuru ekwu mere ọnụ, and then we saw your video and some of us were at your birthday celebration.
Yes.
And then I feel how passionate you are about this country. And when they say that you turned 40 sometime in May.
Yes.
2024. When they say
12th precisely.
12th of
yes.
May. Like a fool at 40 is a fool forever. But I go and say no, life begins
at 40.
At 40.
About first half.
So anyway, so many things that really because this is an illegal 40. Now that Ibugolo an adult and a full citizen of Nigeria.
I said that. You know, let me also use this platform to say this. And when a lot of cases get me file on a court, I say in locus.
Locus standing.
Locus standing. They want a locus. And when I'm saying that now, okay, let me agree to an extent na the person bo a mere litigant and not a minister in the temple. You understand?
Yes.
Oga, number one, I said, I am a Nigerian citizen by birth. I am an employer of labor. I am a taxpayer, and above all, a minister in the temple. So tell me another criteria I need to meet before I can have locus to speak or what, or even to approach the temple. Anytime a minister in the temple of justice approaches the temple, you understand, you know, for one issue or the other, and they shut door against him, that means that the ministers don't want him to come in. There is something they are discussing that he doesn't want them to come in. Do you understand? So a lawyer cannot be shut out from the temple because he's a minister. You understand? So having gotten to this age, I said, I am an employer of labor, I'm a taxpayer, I'm a minister, you understand? So why can't I question certain things?
You really question?
You understand? For example, the 1999 Constitution. This Constitution, funny enough, on a lighter mood, this 1999 Constitution, look at section 320. I would like you to read it by yourself.
Okay.
Section 320 of this Constitution. This is section 320.
Hope a common man is allowed to hold the...
It is you people's document now.
It is actually.
Okay. Look at section 320.
This very one.
Yes.
Okay. The provisions of this Constitution shall come into force on 29th day of May 1999.
So what does that give to you? Or what does that, what did you get by that?
That
today
yes.
is 29th May.
Yes.
Today is 29th May.
Yes.
So our Constitution is celebrating Silver Jubilee.
25 years.
25 years of its existence. So I think it is the right time I question certain things about this Constitution. A lot of people before now have said that this Constitution was derived from an illegal activity. Yeah, coup and coup d'etat and all the rest of them. This is not a pure product
of
democracy or civilian government. What annoys me anytime I pick this Constitution, let me tell you, is the preamble. Or see, we, the people of, who are the we?
Nigeria.
Wait, let me get it. The preamble to the Constitution. Or see, we, the people of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, having firmly and solemnly resolved, I'm this we. Only one go English, you gotta go, does we not include me?
We is a collective noun.
On your bona, who are the we? The question is, who are the we? Where did we resolve? Let alone solemnly and firmly. I had expected most academics, jurists, and all the rest of them to have known that this thing is wrong. This thing is wrong. Now, juxtapose this with the 1963 preamble. Let me get it. Where's my phone? Hold this.
Okay.
Now, this is preamble to 1963 Constitution, which to me is the only constitution that ever existed in this country. And in Lakemi's case, Supreme Court says that this 1963 Constitution was not overthrown. So which law repealed this 1963 Constitution? Which law repealed this 1963 Constitution?
Made it
If the Supreme Court was right to have said that the Constitution was not overthrown, it's just part of it that was suspended. Now look at the preamble to 1963 Constitution. It said, having firmly resolved to establish the Federal Republic of Nigeria with a view to ensuring the unity of our people and faith in our fatherland, for the purpose of promoting inter blah 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 blah, you understand? It now says, we the people of Nigeria, by our representatives here in Parliament, assembled, do hereby decree, enact, and give ourselves the following constitution.
Decree.
You understand? The key word here is by our representatives here in the Parliament.
Yes.
Who wrote this one? With whose consent?
Yes.
At what point? Who did they consult? I had expected that when there is illegality or an illegitimate child, Constitution 9 was a legitimate child, now you understand. But one thing I know is that unlawful union cannot beget lawful offspring. But that one aside. Now, when there is an illegitimate child, under the law, an illegitimate child can be legitimized. You understand?
Yes.
Illegality of Q or Q, counter Q or whatever cannot produce legality.
Okay.
And all of us are still banking on the same constitution. I had expected that by now, there could have been a referendum. I think that is what Jonathan's confab wants to solve, which was a good way to go.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
You know? Now, referendum is used everywhere in the world. It's a system whereby if there are things the government didn't get right, or something transpired, or there is a decision, you take it back to the people to ratify.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So, the Constitution, with all its flaws, the 1999 Constitution, I had expected the National Assembly members, to convoke a referendum. Let it be said, we all admit, you understand, that there are flaws in this, the procedure or the process of making the Constitution and all the rest of them. But now, as people, we have decided to give it legitimacy, you understand? So we hereby adopt it the way it is, you understand? Blah, blah, or with some amendment and all the rest of them. You understand?
Yes.
By so doing, that is referendum, you understand?
Yes.
By so doing, you have imposed, you understand, or accorded some legitimacy to the 1999 Constitution. You understand?
Yes.
Okay, look at it, for example. The 1963 Republican Constitution, I think Section 3, recognized 4 regions.
Okay.
4 regions. The East, the North, the West, and the Midwest. These are 4 regions that we are recognized.
Yeah.
Now, Gowon came in, and out of these 4 regions, created 12 states. If he is being fair, he would have, if he wants to create 12 states, he would have said, okay, let me create 3 from each of the regions. 3 by 4 is 12.
Yes.
He created almost 6 for the North. And then, he also gave himself now Plateau Benue, you understand, 1, where he's from. This was the beginning of injustice in this Constitution. Today, as I talk to you, we don't have any other ground norm. It is still our ground norm. It is still the constitution we are using. You understand? This constitution has provided for 36 states in the federation. And it will interest you to know that these 36 states were all created by the military leaders from the north, except Obasanjo, who created 7 or thereabout. So, out of the 36 states you have in Nigeria today, North, if I'm not mistaken, have over 20. And these were all created by the military. And there is no way you can create another state. It's so difficult, this constitution. It made it so difficult that you can't create another state without the consent of all these people, you understand? But these states were created without consent of anybody. Without the consent of anybody, from A to Z. So, now, section 54 of the Constitution says that, talks about the number of senators in the National Assembly. If I'm right with that section, you understand? 3 from each state, 3 from each state, you understand? So making it 108. Then 1 from FCT, which is 109. So if we are going by 20 states in the north, if we are going by 20 states, you understand? Which I know is more, it should be more than that, but let's just go by 20 or even 19. You understand? Let's do the calculation.
20.
No. Let's go by 19. You understand?
Okay.
19 by 3 is 57. Let's come down and use 19. 57. So out of the 57, out of 109 minus 57, you understand? Remaining 52. So the North have 57 senators. The rest of the country have 52. And you say it is fair, it is just, it is equitable. I don't think so. I don't share the same belief with you. Now, go to House of Reps. You have 360 rep members. You understand? So this one now didn't specify number of, the constitution didn't specify number of rep members that will come from each constituency and thereabout. You understand? But if you do the rough calculation, North is having 180 something out of the 360. Again, above the whole of the rest of the country. You understand? Let's just say things the way they are. I am not saying that the country should blow or say, no. This thing has been done by the military without the consent of anybody. That's the correct thing. They did not consult anybody before they created all these states. Okay, now, Southeast, let me also say, out of the 6 geopolitical zones, others have 6 states. It is only Southeast that have 5. I think North Central have 7 or thereabout, thereabout. But only Southeast. Now they are losing number of senators, number of rep members, you understand, and all the rest of them. So whether they even make input in the National Assembly or not, others have formed quorum. So they are not part of it. Simply put.
Wouldn't you justify this creation and then all these things to the population of the North? Wouldn't you?
It is, look at where we started. From 1960, we had 3 regions. It was in 1962 that they created the Midwest. You understand? It was voted for in the parliament, you understand? And it was created, you understand? Making it 4. So, where was the population? You understand? Why didn't they put the population into this thing?
Consideration.
Or even if you must create all those things, let it be with the people's consent. Like I told you, these were all created by military. All of them from the north. Except Obasanjo.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So where is justice in Nigeria? Where is the justice?